you tired of being pulled in countless directions, chasing after distractions disguised as opportunities? Do you long to live a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you are, and the dreams you've dreamed? Then join us on a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment, as we delve into the allure of distractions, the cost of pursuing them, and the importance of identifying your true priorities. Together, we will explore practical strategies for staying focused on what truly matters to you. So get ready to break free from the distractions holding you back, and step into a life of purpose, meaning, and joy. The journey to your best self starts today. Let's begin. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. They come in the form of enticing opportunities, promising us a better life, a happier future, or a sense of belonging. These distractions are masters of disguise, making it incredibly difficult to resist their allure. They whisper sweet nothings in our ears, telling us that we deserve more, that we should aim higher, and that they hold the key to our success and very happiness. Whether you're a college student, a high-powered executive, or a stay-at-home mom, distractions have a way of creeping into your life and throwing you off course. For the ambitious career woman, distractions may come in the form of a new job opportunity that promises prestige and a higher salary, but ultimately doesn't align with your values or long-term goals. You may find yourself working longer hours, sacrificing your personal life, and losing sight of what truly matters, as you all the while chase a path you never really intended for yourself. For the young woman navigating the world of relationships, distractions may appear as a charming but ultimately incompatible partner, who's swept you off your feet, only to leave you feeling unfulfilled, wounded, and disconnected from your true self. You might find yourself compromising your own needs and desires, standards, and ethics, in an attempt to maintain the relationship, rather than focusing on your own growth, standards, and ultimate happiness. And for the woman who finds joy in material possessions, distractions may manifest as the latest fashion trends, must-have gadgets, or luxury experiences that promise to fill a void in your life. You might find yourself caught in a cycle of endless consumption, always chasing the next big thing, but never quite finding the satisfaction you seek, a lasting sense of fulfillment and joy. Sisters, can't you see? Distractions are incredibly seductive. They play on our deepest desires and insecurities, making us believe that they hold the answer to all our problems and dreams. But more often than not, they lead us down a path we never intended, ultimately taking us further and further away from our true selves, and our genuine aspirations, heart's desires, and dreams. When we allow ourselves to be pulled in multiple directions by distractions, we spread ourselves thin. We invest our energy, emotions, and resources into things that don't truly align with our values, aspirations, and goals. As a result, we may find ourselves feeling stretched, overwhelmed, and disconnected from our true authentic selves. And what's sadder than that, you may ask? We may experience a sense of emptiness, despite having achieved what we thought we wanted, because we got distracted by a pretty package. I remember a time in my own life when I found myself chasing after a pretty package that I thought would bring me happiness and success. I had been offered a promotion in another department, and I was thrilled at the prospect of climbing the corporate ladder. I poured all my time and energy into this new role, working long hours and neglecting my personal life. But as time went on, I realized I was becoming increasingly stressed and unhappy. You see, I'd lost touch with my passions, my relationships, and ultimately my sense of purpose. In essence, I was chasing after society's definition of success and the corporate path, instead of staying true to my own aspirations, hopes and dreams. It was a difficult realization, but it taught me a valuable lesson. The ultimate cost of pursuing distractions is often far greater than we anticipate. You see, my becoming sidetracked in my career caused me to lose sight of the very career path that truly mattered to me. As a result, I lost time, expended energy, and adversely affected my overall well-being, all in the pursuit of something that ultimately didn't fulfill me. So what did I do? I quit the job and got myself back on track. Sure, I had to make up the wasted time and lost ground, but I ultimately got to the place in my career I'd always planned. Remember this, my dears, and that's your time, energy, and resources are precious. Don't waste them on distractions that don't serve your highest good. Instead, invest in yourself, your passions, and your relationships. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you, and who encourage you to stay true to your most authentic self. And most importantly, trust in your own inner wisdom and guidance. You have everything you need within you to create a life that is truly fulfilling and aligned with your deepest desires. So, how do we resist the allure of distractions? First, by being aware of them. Sisters, distractions can take many forms, so we need to develop the mindfulness and discernment needed to separate genuine opportunities from empty promises. We must learn to ask ourselves the tough and introspective questions like, does this align with my values? Will this bring me closer to my long-term goals? Is this truly what I want, or am I simply being swayed by external influences? In a world filled with endless possibilities and distractions, it can be challenging to stay focused on what truly matters. A challenge, I say, not impossible. Dears, in order to really latch onto your true priorities, you must latch onto yourself. Do you know what your true priorities in life really are? Ask yourself, what matters most to me? What brings me joy and fulfillment? What kind of person do I want to be? When you have a clear sense of your values, you have a powerful tool for not simply navigating life's challenges and opportunities, but protecting yourself against all the pretty packaged distractions that are bound to come your way. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay focused and avoid distractions. Dears, you want to break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps, and create a plan for achieving them. Don't be afraid to adjust or tweak your plan, as needed. The goal is to stay on course, yes, but it's also to enjoy the journey along the way. Sisters, this is where discernment comes into play, the ability to distinguish between genuine opportunities and mere distractions. When an opportunity presents itself, take a step back and ask yourself, does this align with my values and long-term goals? Will this bring me closer to the life I want to live, or will it pull me further away? Is this an authentic expression of who I am, or am I simply being swayed by external influences? Then what's your priority filter? A priority filter is when you write down your top 3 to 5 priorities, and use them as a lens through which to evaluate every opportunity that comes your way. If an opportunity doesn't align with your priorities, it may be a distraction in disguise. But if it does align, it may be a genuine opportunity that leads you to growth, knowledge, and movement closer to your goals. I want to leave you with this, and that's, perhaps the most important technique for staying focused on what matters most, is to cultivate a deep sense of self-trust. Learn to listen to your gut, your intuition, that inner voice of wisdom that's guiding you towards your true path. When you trust yourself, you become less susceptible to being swayed by external influences and distractions. You become more confident in your choices, and more willing to take bold action in pursuit of your dreams. Sisters, identifying and establishing one's true priorities is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, self-reflection, and a willingness to grow and evolve. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you live in alignment with your values, principles, and priorities, you experience a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and joy that can't be found in, nor sustained by, external pursuits. Sisters, I implore you, please, don't settle for a life of distractions and empty pursuits. Dear ones, embrace the adventure of discovering your true priorities, and let them guide you towards a future that is bold and bright, and beautiful. The world needs your unique gifts and talents, and it's waiting for you to step into your full potential. So, what are you waiting for? Start exploring, start dreaming, and start living the life you were meant to live. Until next time.